Hey, what is going on, you guys? It's Epic here. Welcome back to a new video on the channel. Today, I'm going to be telling you 5 things you didn't know about Borderlands 4. That's right, you might think you know everything, but I have another plan up my sleeve. Also, I think it'd be really funny if anyone who clicks on the video is just ultra confused at what we're talking about in the comments. Everybody leave a comment down below and tell me what car you want to own. Let's get into today's video where I'm going to give you 5 things you hopefully did not know about the game so that you can know more about it. It's pretty simple concept. Thank you guys for watching and let's get right into it. So for number 1, we are actually going to teleport all the way down to everyone's favorite punching bag, Splash Zone, baby. So let's head over there right now. Also, yes, I did get the shiny KO Sun. That's right, baby. I was shaking and hard at the same time. So right now in this game, everybody thinks it's funny to abuse Splash Zone, but what they don't find funny is when the ground is covered in a ton of loot and they pick up that item and they go back to sell it to get some more money for the Encore machine. But when they get back there, they go, oh no, I can't sell the gear in the vendor. But what these people don't actually realize is that any piece of gear can be sold at any vendor if you just take it as junk when you pick it up by pressing the associated key. Now, even though it's an ammo vendor and you can't buy anything from ammo vendors, when we go up to it, we'll have an option that says sell junk. And boom, I sold all of my junk and have more money to play this game for 50 more hours. Again, I am 25 years old. I mean, it's getting awful for me, just awful. Okay, so the next thing that you might not know about Borderlands 4, granted, these are going to be classed as bugs, which may get fixed in the future, so just bear that in mind. Did you know that in Borderlands 4, you can actually get your entire ordnance cooldown back if you just die? That's right, that's all you have to do. As you can see, I have 10 shots here. I'm going to fire them out, and on the last shot, I'm actually going to down myself. Okay, never mind, this works. I have 20 seconds on the cooldown. I'll down myself with the kickballer instead, and watch this. I'm going to free the dogs, aka your mother's coming out, and I'm going to kill her. And boom, she's such a nice lady, she gave me all of my ordnance back just like that. What a wonderful woman. But what if you're in a boss fight and you get absolutely clapped and now you've completely ran out of, let's say, your ordnance, you have no more ordnance left, just like that, now you're in big trouble, and even your action skill you don't have left either. And also, what if you pop your rep kit too? So now you have no rep kit, no action skill, and no ordnance, right? This is a very big problem, but all you have to do is go over to either a weapons or a health vendor, open it up, close it, and when you do, you'll have your ordnance back, your action skill back, and your rep kit back. Okay, next up, did you know that you don't have to constantly travel to the primordial vaults? I don't have to drive all the way over here every time I want to do them, nor do I have to drive all the way to Idolator Soul's fortress when I want to fight him. Instead, if you simply hover over them on the map, you can hold down T or whatever it is on console to view the map, zoom in, and go ahead and find the fast travel station, and now you can fast travel directly to that map. That's right, you no longer have to drive all the way over there, and a lot of people don't know this. Very nice. Okay, so for this next tip, did you know that Borderlands 4 has changed the way that rolls work on shields? But what do I mean by this? Well, take a look at this picture of this shield in Borderlands 3. In Borderlands 3, if you got a shield with 2 Vagabond, or maybe 2 Absorb, or 3 Spike, or whatever it may be, it would show them as separate stats on the card. As you can see right there, this one, it has 2 Absorb. But in Borderlands 4, this is not how that works, because they've cleaned up the UI of item cards to be smaller and more compact. And I'll give you a real example of how this affects the game. So if I go to my backpack, we're going to filter for shields, and I'm going to show you guys that there is a shield right here that has the stat knockback. On armor segment break, knocks back enemies and grants 30% movement speed for 5 seconds. But if I look at this blue shield on the right, this also has knockback. But the difference here is that this one grants 40% movement speed. Now, even though they are the exact same stat respectively, they are just different rolls, and the blue one has rolled higher than the legendary one. This is actually one that I only just found out myself like a day and a half ago, so I definitely thought it was something you would want to know as well. Stop freaking out if you see different stats, that's kinda how it works now. And now an honorable mention before number 1. Did you know that if you come to the launch pad and jump on top of this ceiling fan, and then jump up again, there's a Marcus bobblehead here. And he wants you to leave a like on this video, because he's a filthy shill. Okay, we've now arrived at number 1, and believe it or not, this is probably the point in the video which most people are already going to know about. However, there are some people who don't fully understand this point I'm going to bring up, and so we're going to talk about it right at the end here. Did you know that Borderlands 4 now has shines? In a nutshell, anytime a legendary drops in Borderlands 4 now, it has a very, very, very low chance to drop with a rainbow aura around it. Now, what's interesting about this is that this is unique to you as a player. Now, should you pick up that glowing weapon on the ground, it's going to look a little different than it typically would. It's actually going to look something a little like this, what you see me holding right now. It's going to have this sparkly rainbow camo on it, known as phosphine. And you might be thinking, oh, that's really cool, I'll go and drop that to my friends so they can pick it up and take a look too. That is simply not true, because if you go and drop a phosphine item on the ground, what's actually going to happen is it is going to remove that skin, because this cannot be shared between friends. And similarly, even if your friend picks up the weapon and checks their weapon skins, they won't see the phosphine camo. However, you can go to your weapon skins and you can see that phosphine weapon skin, which is now unlocked globally across that weapon. So even though this Chaosin has the skin, I can go into my inventory, select this Chaosin, and even this Chaosin also has the skin. There is no stat difference between these weapons, it's purely visual, and what this means is that you have now unlocked the phosphine rarity, or rather achievement, the shiny sparkle, the shine, whatever you want to call it, across all variants of that gun going forward. Now you might be wondering, why would I do this apart from being a treasure hunter? Well, you probably would not. But if you are somewhat of a treasure hunter, if you go over to the challenges tab, there is actually something right at the bottom saying phosphine weapons, and there is a challenge for getting all of them, of which there is 69. And so there you go. If you didn't already know about shinies, aka phosphines, in Borderlands 4, now you do, and hopefully you know 5 new things you never knew about the game before. And if you didn't dislike the video, I don't know what to tell you. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like on it, and please sub to the channel. We are trying to hit 100k by tomorrow. So if you want to help with that, be sure to sub to the channel, because it is greatly appreciated. And until the next one, take it easy and have a great day.